Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel where I talk about all things related to love, dating and relationships. In today's video, I'm going to be asking us a very important question. The question is it safe having the opposite gender as your best friend? Now, before I even start, if you're new to this channel, please do well to subscribe and turn on the notification so that you be the first to know once another video drops. Now, back to my topic. First of all, let me clarify what a best friend is. A best friend is no longer just a classmate. It's no longer someone you just grew up with. Your best friend is someone that you practically share everything. Your best friend knows all your deepest, darkest secrets. They are mostly always around you, and you both trust each other more than you trust any other person in the entire world. Now, this kind of sacred relationship, why would you have it with the opposite gender? As a female, let me even start off like that. As a female, it takes only a female to understand what being a female is all about. You people have this monthly flow, your monthly visitor. A man cannot really know what you go through like a fellow woman, and it takes someone that knows your pain, someone that has felt what you feel, to really understand you and understand your views about most things. Now, why would you not find someone in your gender to share that bond, that kind of relationship with? Why does it have to be the opposite sex? I know everybody with their reasons, but I just feel like there is always a lady out there like you who can relate to most things that happen to you and can fit in as a best friend, just like a man. Now, there are so many problems attached with having the opposite gender as your best friend. Let me start off with the first one. The first problem, as it were, is the issue of attraction. Let's not even lie. When you make friends with the opposite gender and you're constantly around this person, you tend to develop feelings over time. It is normal. It happens with everyone. So this kind of physical or emotional attraction you feel with this person is going to get things a little bit confused. It's going to mix up things. Your relationship, at a point you start to question what you really want out of that relationship with this person. If you don't harbor that kind of feeling towards your opposite gender, who is your best friend, your acclaimed best friend, that person might harbor the same romantic feelings towards you. Now, how do you manage, how do you cope when that kind of confusion sets in? That's the first aspect of it. You see, the second aspect is another very important one, which is the issue of boundaries. There are things you do with your best friends that are normal in the best friend, how do I put it now, department, but you would not be able to set those boundaries, especially if either of you or both of you have your different relationships. I mean love relationships. Now, what I mean is this: you will tend to be overly careful about how you interact with your supposed best friend, because you don't want to create a scene, because you don't want to their partner to feel jealous, or you just don't want to create an awkward situation. Why do you have to limit yourself in expression, in your thoughts, your reactions, your actions with your best friend? It's simply because you've only created the problem for yourself by choosing the opposite gender as your best friend. There are things you should naturally be able to do with your best friend. There are words you should be able to say. There are certain ways you should be able to express yourself without even feeling any remorse about it. But for the sake of the fact that they have a partner, you yourself, that some things would not be tenable anymore. So is that a real best friend situation? Is that a real best friend relationship? I mean, when you say some things to your supposed best friend and their partner finds it flirtatious or maybe plain disrespectful, or they find it even confrontational, you now start explaining yourself simply because you've already created. So see, there's a whole lot of branches attached to this thing. It will start creating jealousy and insecurity in their partner. like I said in my last video. And the truth is, you would have to deal with the assumptions, the questions, you know, the confrontations as they come, and the accusations. You would just have to deal with it. You have to explain and justify your friendship to everyone, and you will keep proving that it doesn't go beyond the friendship. Now this brings us to the third point, which is the issue of priority. You constantly have to remind yourself who comes first. You know, is it your partner? Is it your best friend? You know, when you already have things mixed up, you just have to compromise one for the other. Occasions will arise that you will need to choose between your best friend and your partner. Now when these occasions arise, if it would be easy if you had a best friend relationship with your with the same gender as yours, you won't have to explain to your wife why you're picking your best friend over her. You would not have to explain to your boyfriend why you're picking your best friend. But in a situation where this whole thing is warped, you now have to really explain why you've chosen your best friend, your supposed best friend, over your boyfriend or over your girlfriend. See, on all fronts, it is a no for me. So these are some of the reasons why I feel having a best friend relationship with the opposite gender is a no-go area, and I think you shouldn't try it as well. You can be friends with anybody, you can be friends with any gender, but best friend, no, it's a no for me. Even after saying all this, I know that some of you will still disagree with me, and of course you're always entitled to your own opinion. I've just tried to explain my view on this subject. So if you have an opposite gender best friend, well, I hope that you're honest with yourself, and if not, or if you're just still contemplating it, I hope that you've seen some reasons why you shouldn't even bother about it. Well, if you enjoyed this video, I would like to remind you again to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed before. Turn on the notification to always be the first to know once another video drops. I'll see you in the next video.